Hi, I'm Shannon, the STEM Series Leadership Executive for Girl Scouts Western Oklahoma. Today, I'm proud to introduce our first ever STEM Series Video Challenge. In our first ever video challenge, I'm challenging you to act like a packaging engineer from our activity, No Cookie Crumbles. This activity is from our new STEM Series initiative, Girls Go Tech Bridge. In this challenge, you'll first investigate how a packaging engineer creates the packaging that protects a cookie as it moves from the bakery all the way to your house. After investigating, I'll challenge you to create your own cookie packaging out of recycled materials that you already have around your house. Once you've created your cookie packaging, you'll put your cookie through a series of endurance tests to see if it crumbles. Do you think you can engineer packaging to keep your cookie from crumbling? If so, complete our challenge and win a special prize. At the end of this video, I'll give you more instructions on how to receive your prize for participating in our first ever STEM Series Video Challenge.
Have you ever heard of a packaging engineer? Packaging engineers build and test all the boxes, bags, crates, and containers that the things you and I buy come in. For example, a packaging engineer created this box to protect the cookies inside. Have you ever bought something from the store, brought it home, then realized it was broken inside the box? To avoid this from happening, packaging engineers are needed by all kinds of companies and manufacturers to keep the products we buy safe and working before they even get to our house. I want to introduce you to a real-life packaging engineer. Her name is Anne. When Anne was a girl, she loved science and math class. As a high school senior, Anne took a tour of a college engineering department. On this tour, she got to see a packaging lab where packaging engineers worked. It was filled with shake tables that move and vibrate, X-ray machines, and all kinds of devices that help packaging engineers test the strength of packaging. Anne thought it was really cool that these packaging engineers actually got paid to try and break things while figuring out ways to keep things safe in lots of different situations. This visit inspired Anne to become a packaging engineer. Today, Anne works with a team of people including material science engineers, product designers, accountants, and the sales and marketing people at her company. She gets to be creative, resourceful, and talk with her coworkers who become her friends. She gets paid very well too. The average annual salary for a packaging engineer in the U.S. is more than $50,000. Are you ready to be a packaging engineer like Anne? I sure hope so.
Now you know what a packaging engineer does, and today I'm challenging you to become a packaging engineer. I'm challenging you to create your very own cookie packaging using recycled materials from around your house. Basically, you're going to create a shell that keeps a cookie safe, similar to how this cookie box keeps a cookie safe when a cookie travels all the way from the bakery to your house. Now, there are a couple things you need to consider before getting started. The first is cost. Your packaging can't be more expensive than the product you're protecting, right? Your customers are going to discard the packaging anyway, because it's not valuable to them. Packaging has to be cheap and effective, so I'm challenging you to only use the following recycled materials, meaning materials you already have at your house, in your design. Newspaper, cardboard, plastic wrap, plastic baggies, aluminum foil, wax paper, masking tape, and duct tape. If you don't have all these materials at your house, that's okay. Get creative. Remember, this is a challenge, so don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Also, remember, don't go crazy with your materials. As Girl Scouts, we're encouraged to use our resources wisely. So only use as much of these materials as is absolutely necessary to engineer your cookie packaging. Think strategically and make predictions about how the material you're working with will work in your packaging design. Real packaging engineers have to plan and budget their materials too. They work to make their packaging durable and ultimately keep their customers happy. You should do the same. Now that you've planned, designed, and built your cookie packaging, you'll need to test its strength and endurance by taking it through a series of 5 different tests. You're going to test your packaging by taking it through the 5 following tests. It's okay to have mistakes on your packaging after the tests, and it's all right if a material didn't protect your cookie the way you expected it to.
This is the drop test. This is the throw test. This is the shake test. You'll shake your cookie for 10 seconds. Here's another way you could do your shake test. Just shake your cookie for 10 seconds. This is the weight test. Find something heavy around your house and put it on top of your cookie for 10 seconds. This is the water test. Run your cookie underwater for 10 seconds.
Do you think that packaging engineers get their designs just right the very first time? No way! Their job is about redesigning, reworking, and retesting packages to improve their results.
Now it's time to open your cookie to see if it got crumbled or wet. No crumbles and it's dry.
I want to see if your packaging protected your cookie. After you've completed your 5 tests, take a picture or a video of yourself opening your cookie's packaging. Then upload this picture or video to our Girl Scouts of Western Oklahoma STEM series Facebook or Twitter. Please include your name along with the name of every Girl Scout involved in engineering your cookie's packaging, and tell us if your cookie survived the tests. I'm excited that you're participating in our first ever STEM series video challenge. After you've posted the picture or video of your cookie packaging to our STEM series Facebook or Twitter, I'll send you a special prize. It's nothing big, but it will definitely celebrate your participation in this video challenge. If you enjoy this challenge, I think you'll really like the next challenge we're preparing for you. So be sure to visit the Girl Scouts Western Oklahoma webpage for more details.